guys, it feels so late right now. I don't even really know what time it is. 10:48 and I'm so tired. I have done I lost you for a minute. I have done literally almost nothing today. But I think that's good. I relaxed. I ate, made dinner. Usual stuff. Some really weird dish. Oddly enough, it was on TikTok. And this guy did baked potato. And then he did it was steak chunks. He put mushrooms, garlic, and a sauce with it. And then he thickened it up and rolled the meat in flour, and I foregoed all that. Don't need the extra in the food. So I just did baked potato, the steak, onion, garlic, salt, pepper, and a little bit of sour cream to make a creamy sauce. It was really good on a baked potato. And they were fairly small potatoes too. And it was really filling. And it's been a few weeks. I had a Dr. Pepper. No, I didn't. I had a cherry Coke. And I barely got through it. Still working on keeping my water intake up. I don't tinkle as much. But the cats have pretty much been hanging out with me all day. I don't know. I'm tired right now. I'm waiting to hear about a friend who's currently in the ER. And I'm just worried about her. And her sister and I got talking about the BS of not being able to basically do what you want. She has some uterine problems and she wants a hysterectomy, has begged for one, and she had a doctor tell her point blank, at 30 years old, I would lose my job or my license. And I think that is so silly. I can't talk. I don't agree with that. Because it's her body. If she doesn't want to have children, she doesn't have to. But, she was telling me that she said the 3 words that state will stop everything for: I want kids. She's in a position where she is at a 2% chance of ever having children, because they can't say 100%, it's a 0. And I think it should be her decision. And it's her decision if she wants to have 12 million children too. But if she's in this much pain, I know what it's like to be in a lot of pain. That's one of the reasons why I ended up with a hysterectomy, because I have narrowing of the spine, and my spinal column would swell so bad that I could barely walk. I could only lay in bed and cry for the first 4 days. Yes, I said 4 days. I would go for 7+ days, and it was awful. So, mine were health issues, not like cancer or anything. I didn't have endometriosis or anything. Hey, I said it this time. Earlier I tried to say it and it was awful. I had a cousin who, children wasn't what she wanted to have, and the doctor looked at her and basically said, you'll change your mind. This was at 20 something and she's 40 something now. You'll change your mind, or your husband might want to have children, which infuriates me. It's like when I went to go get my tubes tied, their selling point was, well, what if something you know, happens to the children and they pass away, I'm going to be done with children either way, and you can't replace my child. And I just, like, it's just ridiculous. But I'm not the only one that heard that. I have a friend who actually was told the same thing. And I was like, what is it? We're in now 2020 and we still don't get an option for what we do. We can stop it medically with medicine, but if we want to get rid of it or cut the ties to it, we can't. That seems a little B. So, a little weird brand. But, you know, I've been on the end where it has been awful. And I don't want to ever see anyone go through as much pain as I have. And I get phantom pains even though it's been, next year will be 10 years. Every once in a while, when I'm around someone who's on it, I will get some cramping. I don't miss it. Every once in a while, I get cramping when Lex does. And we teased when Lex started. I was like, really thought I was done with this. And Anthony just laughed. And we just kind of chuckled. We knew we had a daughter. So, Pooh just did the funniest thing, change notes from, girl stuff. He gets up, we have a bowl in the sink, so in case it gets knocked over, just goes down the drain. It's not all over the floor. And so, I hear that he knocks over the bowl, dumps all of the water out. No big deal. I hear him hit the floor. And then he, comes into the first little doorway. He drops something, and I look at him, and I can see that it's underneath him. And he picks it up, and he's carrying it a long ways like this in his mouth to the top of the stairs. And I'm like, what do you have? And I lean over, and he's got a pack of Smarties. And I was like, if you want a snack, come on. So I take the Smarties from him, throw them away, get him a snack, and he's too funny. Earlier, when I was eating dinner, I was laying on the floor like a dog would, and just all sprawled out. I was like, I leaned over and I looked at him, and Anthony was standing here talking to me. I was like, I'm glad I have a dog. I think I might be in trouble. He's staring. He knows I'm talking about him. Anyway, thank you for listening to me rant. It's an issue that I don't care for, that anyone should have to go through. It should be their body. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. I love you guys.